Hey, my name is Paul Fetters, and I want to take a few minutes of your time and tell you about Aaron Crocker and how he helped my business. You see, I owned personal training studios in Southern California. I had 3 of them that I sold about 3 years ago for 7 figures, which Aaron helped me get there. But I'll explain a little bit about that. So, a number of years ago, I was looking for someone who could help me really become the authority in our community. And Southern California was packed with gyms everywhere. So I needed someone that could help me with copywriting. So Aaron was referred to me, and I used him first for like, hey, just can you help me write a good referral letter to my customers and help me build my business that way. Well, he did such an amazing job, but not only just one letter, but really a campaign to help me send out a number of emails to my customers, current customers, and it blew up, and it was fantastic. So I ended up hiring him full-time on a salary so that I had access to him, because what I learned about Aaron is that he's not only good at copywriting, but he's also a wordsmith. I love that word. He works with graphic and design. He's a strategist. He's great in marketing. I mean, he just fulfilled this role for me that was just amazing and really helped me blow up my business. I just want to give you a couple examples of some of the things that he did. So one of the coolest things is, speaking of a strategist, is what he came up with is to help me become, like I said, the authority, was he came up with this basically a newspaper idea, and we called it the Orange County Journal of Health and Fitness because we lived in Orange County. And we are the ones that produced this and had it printed up, and we set it up so that it was a mailer, and I went out and I bought mailing addresses for certain areas that I wanted to hit, and we mailed this out. And I would have to say that the ROI on this was probably over 600%. I mean, it was unbelievable. You can imagine people are getting this in their mailbox, and it has everything to do about our gyms, about who I was, the different transformations that we had. It just went on and on, just really great information of why if somebody was thinking about doing personal training, they should choose us. And that was extremely successful. Well, in this, we also promised people that we would give them a certain amount of free reports. So let me show you what those look like, because they were so good. His material was so good that I ended up printing them up and having these available. And there were like 16 of these. And they're not huge, right? They're very easy to print up. I'll just show you. They're all a couple different pages in it with testimonials and all the things you want to see. Anyway, just some of the materials that he helped me develop over the years was just fantastic. And pretty much everything he did was like gold for me. Like, talking about becoming the authority, let me tell you one of the things that he helped me do is that in Orange County, the Orange County Register is the local magazine that goes out to millions of homes. And on January the 2nd in 2014, at that time, I got on the front page of their fitness division, if you will, the fitness section. And they did this huge article on me. And a lot of that came from, Aaron getting the word out, establishing me as that local authority like I talked to you about. And just kind of went on from there. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I really can't impress upon you the difference that he made in my business. So I want to show you this other thing that we did. So I wanted to keep doing different promotions and speaking to the different parts of the community, whether it was men or women specifically, or older women. In this case, when I think about my clientele, it was women between 40 and 60 years old, right? So the time that they were going through menopause. So he wrote this book and helped me write this book on menopause and metabolism. And there's a picture of my wife and I on the cover of it. And we actually had this published into this, what is it, how many pages? It's like 50 pages long. And it's all just great information on women and menopause and what they go through and why it's important for them to work with us to help them work through this, whether it's the hormones, the nutrition, the physical training, all the different aspects of it to help them live a healthier and fuller life, right? So not only did we publish this, but he also created a landing page. We drove people to a seminar that I did. I remember I rented out a room at a college, and we had 100 people show up to this room because we did such a good job of promoting it through Aaron's expertise of copywriting and just, I mean, the guy's, he's a genius when it comes to taking what's in your head and putting it in words that resonate with people, right? So those are just a couple of things. I could go on and on, but honestly, if you have any need to grow your business, whatever business that is, it's not just the fitness industry. I think that he can take whatever he does and make it applicable to any business because he's got such a good mind on finding your voice, putting it out there in the public, and he's just so knowledgeable. And what he doesn't know, the guy just digs in and figures it out. So this is a testimonial for Aaron Crocker. And the nice thing about this, I told you I hired him full time, and even though he lived 2,500 miles away from us, we did it all virtual and remotely. I flew him out a couple different times so that he could really get the feel of our facilities and who I was and my family. We became really good friends. And I think that was a really nice, unexpected aspect of that relationship. But the bottom line is, if you're contemplating hiring someone, whether it's per job or per month or like what I did on salary, I think Aaron Crocker is your man. Okay, thanks, and I hope that was helpful.